Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here, back for a little relaxing evening of traveling the world without ever getting my big lazy ass out of my chair. That's right, we're gonna be playing some GeoGuessr. What's up, chat? Wednesday evening, I hope you guys are having a good week. Perfidious Pete's having a reasonably good week thus far, because, you know, he's not working on Friday, taking a little vacation day. Although, on my vacation, I'm going to be mostly doing my taxes, so I don't know how much of a vacation it's actually going to be. But let's try and figure out where in the world we are, Carmen San Diego style. This is quality construction, though. So clearly, this home has been constructed from the leftover remains of 3 earlier buildings that were themselves condemned. Why are there rocks on the roof, though? I mean, this is just confusing. Are they holding the roof on? What? Huh. Okay. So I'm getting a bit of a South American vibe. Although the road seems to be in remarkably good shape for South America. Okay. Was there a war here recently? How come some of the buildings look okay and then this is just like a bombed out ruin? And this building appears to be constructed from the remnants of one of the previous bombed out ruins. Let's see what's in this direction. But look how good, look how fresh the paint on the roads and whatnot is. So we're in kilometers, so we're very clearly, we have kanji and kana. Are we in Japan, like, immediately post the dropping of the atomic bombs on Hiroshima or Nagasaki? Is that what's going on here? So I'm pretty sure this is Japan. It's got a very Japanese kind of fit. Look at that tiny little car. It's so quaint. Also, why is it parked next to what appears to be a stolen chunk of the Great Wall, which normally would be in China, but apparently somebody absconded with a piece of it. They're like, nah, we're taking this. I can't go this way. I guess I can't go that way. The marina is forbidden. I guess we'll go this way then. Like, we're on a road in the other direction. It's like, nah, you've gone as far as you can go. I'm still curious, why the rocks on the roof, though? I mean, it wouldn't be the first time Japan has stolen something from China. Yeah, you know, there's a little historical enmity going back and forth there. I love this truck. It's like, they're like, should we just leave the bed off, Rick? And he's like, nah, put one on there, but make it, like, real tiny. We'll do, like, the Euro version of the... Do, like, a Euro version of the... Shit, I can't remember the name of that. What's the car that's, like, half car, half truck? It's like a car, but it has a truck bed. Why can I not remember the name of that? You know, Earl and his brother drove one, and my name is Earl. It escapes me. I'm sorry. Nope. Brain's like, nah, I'm not working today. Why are there fishnets strung along the edge of the road? What are you hoping to catch with those? So I appreciate the fact that you've at least given me reasonable clues to suspect that I am in Japan, but GeoGuessr, I'm going to need a little bit more to work on here. Japan's a relatively sizable country. I'm going to need some additional contextual clues to help me figure this. Ooh, road sign. Here we go. What do we got? So it's 50-somethings to wherever that is. Oh, hey, look, we found 3 billboards outside of Ebbing, Japan. What this actually says is, you killed my daughter. I know that you did it. I'm going to prove it. I'm coming for you. Give me an Oscar. I'm Francis McDormand. What does this say? I mean, you can't read it, Pete. It's in Japanese. Or possibly China. We actually could be in China, I suppose. I'm not getting a kind of, like, no, there's no way the road infrastructure is this good in China. I'm not trying to fire shots at China, but come on, China. Your roads are not this well maintained. I mean, look how blazing white the stripes on the side of the roads are. Somebody worked really hard on painting these lines. Rocks are help hold the shingles down in areas of high wind. But why don't they just get shingles that don't suck, though? Like, if your roofing technology is so substandard that you have to put rocks on your roof to hold the roof on, maybe just build a better roof. I think we found Hanzo. Wow, okay, the Google card does not like tunnels. We just phased through that like some kind of wizard that's like a Harry Potter move. We teleported through the black hole. What the fuck is going on here, Google camera? I think we may have slipped into a black hole, and I'm having a, like, Matthew McConaughey in Interstellar kind of moment. Murph! Murph, you gotta get my signal, Murph! I'm gonna be furious if Murph doesn't figure out the gravity drive, thanks to my clues that I somehow got from the magic inside a wormhole. It definitely wouldn't just spaghettify and kill me. No, no. There's magic in there. You know what would be more magical? Like a fucking road sign. That'd be pretty magical. Something to tell me where I'm at, like a pre. We have gone full. We've gone full Murph here. We're 100%. We're in the Murph zone. Matthew McConaughey was really obsessed with Murph in Interstellar. How come he didn't seem to care for his other child, Casey Affleck? What did Casey Affleck do to earn his ire? Like, he was desperate to have Murph love him, but he's like, my other son? Yeah, you know, I could really not care if he lives or dies, though. I didn't try to send him a message or anything. Nah, it's all TikTok on Murph's watch, but Casey Affleck, fuck that guy. I have no idea where we are, chat. We're in Japan somewhere. That's, like, the only clue we're gonna get. Like, the name of a town? Any kind of signage? I guess when you're in Japan, just like it's got a real small town vibe, everybody knows everybody, so there's no need to employ signage because everybody knows what's here. They're like, oh, is this Osaka fish concern? Yes, they make a processed tuna there. Very good. Pete, what's with the horrifically, stereotypically racist accent? Knife goes in, guts come out. That's what Osaka fishing concern is all about. See, here's where the knife goes in and the guts come out. This is actually a garbage scow, though, right? I'm gonna guess we're somewhere on, like, the Sea of Japan. What? There's a lot of garbage. Like, hold on a minute. Is this garbage, or is this like a nursery for fish? Is it? It could be that. I don't remember whether I started this round with a time limit or not. Even if you found a sign, would you be able to read it? Some of them are written in English, or they'll have the name of a city. I don't really need to be able to understand the words. I just need it in, you know, like the. I need it in regular letters instead of kana and kanji. If they write it in just regular letters, I can, like, Tokyo, you know, you can write that in a language I can decipher. I don't know the kana or kanji symbols for Tokyo, but if you write T-O-K-Y-O, you know, I can usually get it. You know what, I'm just gonna guess at this point. There are no contextual clues here, and also this map is getting like a 2-star. I'm gonna say we're somewhere near... Well, it was exploded, so let's say somewhere near Hiroshima. Sure. We were actually in Tsushima. Still 4,108 points. This is Pete demanding English in Japan. I'm not demanding English. I'm just looking for, you know, regular alphabet characters. Did I enjoy this location? No, it's like a 2. Is that a dingo? That is, in fact, a dingo? Does it have someone's baby? Because the one thing I know about dingoes is that invariably they're eating someone's baby. Do I want to go towards the dingo or away from the dingo? I'm going towards the dingo. Also, this may not be Australia. This could potentially be Africa. Man, the dingo is just fucking brazen, though, huh? They're like, hey, Google car. You stop for even a split second, I'm gonna devour you. I'll eat your heart. Look, there's so many dingoes. I'm not sure those are actually dingoes. I don't think I could identify a dingo if one actually bit me. It'd be like, I got bit by a dog. Actually, maybe it's just whoever lives here has a really unruly pack of dogs, though. De Rio Negro. Something, so the Black River Province. This feels more African, maybe. What's this other sign say? There's a really sweet power plant over there. We could go over and get some, like, low-frequency magnetic fields to infuse us with what could potentially be a superpower. Man, Google Cart, you snapped your pics at, like, the perfect wrong angle. If we could get a license plate, that would be helpful. They have regular license plates, not the giant, wide-assed, too many characters Euro plates. Which leads me to feel like it's maybe more Australia, even though I was leaning kind of Africa earlier. Let's go towards the power plant up here. Maybe there's some signage. Why are we going backwards, though? I would like to go towards the power plant. Google Car's moving in super tiny hops here. Hey, Google Car, you want to step up the pace? Or is this... There you go, buddy. Or is this power plant just really far away, maybe? Can we go this way? Nope. This music is oddly appropriate for wherever in the world you are. The dogs chase the cars. It's pretty much a universal. I wish we would get a little closer so I could read those signs. Even just seeing the stop sign would be helpful, because we, you know, if it said a rape, we would know. We were like, oh, that's definitely not English. Could be seen in, like, French. That would reinforce my African assumptions. Is that a sign that says that they're a water buffalo? Hold on a second. Is this like a buffalo crossing? Yep. Ox, yak, buffalo, extremely hairy alpaca? What are you? It looks like a buffalo to me. I'm going to say this is like a buffalo crossing. Not like an American bison either. I'm talking about an actual buffalo. So this is... You know what? That actually doesn't narrow it down. I don't think they have buffalo in Australia. This is Africa, I'm going to guess. But other than picking a continent, I don't have anything else to work with. And also, this is going to be 1,000 miles of nothing in every direction. So we should go look for, like, Black River Province anywhere in Australia. It's arid, but not too arid. I'm going to say we're in, like, southern Mali. That's fine. Good enough. We weren't even close. It was actually Argentina. All right. Got 19 points. Did I enjoy that location? Nope, not even a little. It was trash. See, now this is a better start right here. This is much better. Visible signage, various and sundry varieties of flora and fauna to work with. Got a Transport Limitada truck here. Sweet. Oh, hey, check it out, chat. Homeboy's got himself a Mercedes. Yeah. What kind of vehicle are you? Praxair Incorporated. White Martins, Praxair. Praxair is an American gas company. They sell and manufacture, like, pressurized gas, like these gas cylinders, in fact. White Martins. Is this... This is, I think, Portuguese, which leads me to suspect potentially we are in Brazil? It's always Brazil, though. Everywhere is Brazil. There is only Brazil. By 2025, every country in the world will actually just be Brazil all the time. Google Car, did you just perform a very dangerous pass of a motorcycle? No, you're actually following this guy? Check this guy out, though. Man, talk about a cool cat. He's got on a puffy Gore-Tex Jason Alexander coat. I mean, it doesn't really go with the scooter he's riding, but is that a scooter or just a crappy motorcycle? Could be either. Let's keep going this direction. Is it going to be just miles and miles and miles of nothing, though? Yeah, the road quality is also getting respectably poor. This area is either in a severe drought or we're post-Judgment Day here, and it's only a matter of time before the Schwarzenegger-style machines come to dismantle us. I, for one, after walking through this landscape, I'm kind of ready for it. I'd welcome it. Helena Bonham Carter, could you be the AI that destroys the world, please? Could you be the face of Skynet for me? The dirt is exceptionally red here. So we're in Georgia, where they got their red clay. Everywhere in Brazil looks like it would be a bad place to die. That's just what Brazil is. It'd be like, well, everywhere in Brazil is the worst place you could possibly die. How could everywhere be the worst place? And you're like, trust us, it's all... Oh, here's a Brazilian man. What are you doing, Brazilian man? Yeah, we're definitely in Brazil then, because only in Brazil do you see people just standing around staring at the bleak, desolate landscape in a pair of flip-flops. Wishing they were dead. They'd be like, I wish I was dead, but honestly, I don't want to die here in Brazil, because it's the worst place to possibly die. I'd take my own life, but... just seems like the coward's way out. Maybe one day I could escape to someplace that isn't Brazil. Maybe I could immigrate to Venezuela and die there. What the hell was that guy doing? There's like nothing for 10 miles in any direction of this guy, and he's just out there standing around. It seems as though the curve sign has been splattered with a copious volume of what appears to be blood. I think we have also discovered a crime. You know what? We're never going to get in. Just like Brazil. So let's say, what's the most depressing state in Brazil? Sao Paulo? Probably not. Tocantins, you seem like desperately depressing. Let's just say we're here. Pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, not really. We were off by 1,000 freaking kilometers. But still... did I enjoy this location? No, it's a 1-star. This map is garbage, actually. Palm trees in the distance. Oh, what are you doing here, map? Though, like go back down. That's a little smaller than I'm comfortable with. That's too big. All right, so we got palm trees in the distance, white sand beaches. Wind power? We gotta be in some kind of yuppie hippie utopia over here. White sand beaches and wind power? This has gotta be Europe. Palm trees in close proximity to wind power? This is madness. Can we go down here? Nope. What do you say? I was hoping for a license plate. You know, this is also kind of screaming Brazil at me. You know how I can tell it's like South America? Flip-flops. Everybody's wearing flip-flops. This guy who works at very clearly a construction site, you know, he had the temerity to put on the full pants today. Didn't go for the half pants, but you know what? After that, he's like, hey, I gotta put on my work pants and my work shirt, pair of sunglasses, but still, flip-flops. I know I work in a dangerous construction facility where I could have something heavy fall on my foot and crush it, or where there's abundance of nails and screws I could drive into my feet, but you know, the flip-flops are just so damn comfortable. The only places in the world where construction workers wear fucking flip-flops is South America. I just assume they hate their feet, personally. I'm a construction worker. I'm putting as much stuff as I can to protect my delicate tootsies, but these guys, they're like, fuck it. Is that a man? Just, hold on a minute. Back up the truck. Or back up the Google car in a minute. Didn't we just pass a man on a bike? We did. What are you riding? No shirt. Okay. Any shoes at all? No shirt, no shoes. This is definitely okay. No shirt, no shoes. Lone man on a bicycle in the desolate wastelands of what I'm assuming now is probably Brazil. It's always Brazil. This could be like a Venezuela or Honduras, though. That is a really bright red truck. This color is normally only reserved for emergency vehicles of the fire putting out variety. Pete, you know when you're going to be playing any more Slay the Spire? That game rocks. I do like Slay the Spire, but probably I won't be playing a whole lot more Slay the Spire until, like, a new update or some new content comes out. They've teased the third character, and we'll definitely revisit it then, but I'm kind of Slay the Spired out. I got to, like, Ascension 5 on both of them, and after that, it doesn't matter how well you play. After Ascension 5, it's basically just all luck, and it feels really grindy. Yeah, this is Portuguese, so we're in probably Brazil again. Is there anything we can use to narrow it down? Man, you know, I'm super glad I don't live in Brazil. Hey, you waved at... Hey, what's up, bro? Waving at the Google car. All right. Shirtless with no... I'm telling you, this is the height of fashion in Brazil right here. It's shirtless, a pair of ratty pants, and flip-flops. Like, this is what you wear on an everyday basis in Brazil. Look how overdressed this guy is. Oh, excuse me, Mr. Rockefeller, putting on a fucking shirt, huh? Who are you trying to impress? There's nobody around at all. Pardon me. Didn't know I was talking to one of the Vanderbilts over here. See that guy, chat, wearing a shirt? Who did he think he is? The other thing about this is, like, there are businesses and whatnot here, but you never see any fucking people. There's like a okay, see, there's a restaurante here, but is there anybody working in it? Also, is this is like the quietest little cat. This isn't actually a cafe or a restaurant. This is just like somebody's kitchen. They just opened it up and said, "Hey, come on in." Yeah, whatever. Oh, sure. You want lunch? $6. I don't suppose this town has a name other than Ristorante, does it? This is actually the nicest part of Brazil we've ever been into. Look, this has got to be a church. It actually is, in fact, I'm pretty sure a church. It's the one building that looks sturdy enough that you couldn't throw a dead cat through the wall of any part of the building, so it's got to be a place of worship. What do we got going over here? Home or garage? Or you store it that has been converted into a home, chat. I leave it to you to decide. Okay, this woman is wisely choosing to wear a shirt, but you'll notice flip-flops still. Got all of her luggage there with her that she picked up at the local shop and save equivalent. Here we go, a sign. Is it a helpful sign? No. Forca floor, whatever it is fucking huge here. Does this say this is a point of cultural interest? Ponto de Cultura? Cultural point? What? Wait, is this Puerto Rico? Estado do Ceará, Secretary of Culture. PR. This got to be Peru then. Okay. So we're in Peru? Like, we're not going to do any better than Peru. Let's just say we're in, we're not, like, near Lima. Let's say we're in, like, rural Peru. Say here-ish? Never mind. It was actually Brazil. They suckered me. You motherfuckers, I hate Brazil so much. No, I didn't enjoy it. I hate Brazil. Never take me back there.
Holy shit pickles, was that a sub?
Tim Clancy, thanks very much for the subscription. Welcome back to the Ninth Circle. 3 months in a row. Hey, we've completed our first trimester. Congratulations, Tim Clancy. It's now illegal for me to abort you. Congrats on getting over the hurdle. You've done it. Now I'm going to have to just, I'm still putting you up for adoption because I'm not really ready to be a mother yet, but... Busted 1986 Camaro T-Top. Volkswagen Bug. I feel right at home here. We're in definitely Arkansas. I'm getting a real Arkansas vibe here. This guy's from out of state. Hold on a second. What color are the license plates here? Because that's not an Arkansas plate. Well, this is a town that will have signs in the language we speak, so we got a shot. It's a small town. Actually, this feels more like a Nebraska. It's really flat. Can we find, like, the main drag? Here we go. There's a church. Churches always employ signage. Churches are always pimping for God. The church will tell us where we're at. United Methodist Church. All right. Sunday school. Worship is at 10 a.m. at the local United Methodist Church, everybody. So make sure to, don't be late. Sunday school's at 9, by the way. Hope is hearing the melody of the future. Pastor Carol Mart. Yeah, but, like, what's the name of your town, Carol? Also, your stained glass could use a little work. We're here at the corner of 7th Avenue and what? We're at the corner of 7th and can't zoom out. There we go. No idea. Well, let's keep going this way. Pete, you're going the wrong way down a one-way street. Yeah, well, you can't stop me. Also, does this town really need one-way streets? Do they have a serious enough traffic control problem that the one-way street is necessary? Here we go. We found it, chat. We found the main drag. This is it. Oh, are you a bank? If you're a bank, you will have a name on you for sure. Nope, that's an American Legion Hall. So this is, like, totally Nebraska. Does this say grits and... No, it's shirts and stuff. Screen printing and embroidery. All right. They seem like they're doing a really bustling business here in the downtown agency of Blake Insurance Company from the Farmers Insurance Group. They get you back to where you belong. This is a very unfortunate juxtaposition on this sign here. Get you back to where you belong. Parking in the rear. I think Blake Insurance Agency is advocating anal. Be like, oh, we'll get you back to where you belong. Right in my shitter. Put it in my dumper. That's what I want. Yeah, give it to me. I like it in the butt. Webb & Company. Certified Public Accountants. It's a 563 area code we got working. So this actually could be Nebraska. Clarence Chiropractic. Oh, yeah, they have a chiropractor. Do we have an actual medical provider in town? Nah, chiropractic, though. We got that covered in spades because you don't need the real doctor's degree for that. You can go to chiropractic college and finish that in like 18 months. Medical school, that takes forever. Most of a decade. Clarence Telephone Cedar Communicate. Wait a minute. Is it Clarence Cedar Telephone Communications? Because whoever designed your sign seems like they fucked it up, kind of. Is it Clarence Telephone and Cedar Communications in one building? Or is it Clarence Cedar's Telephone Communications? I'm confused. I'm a dumb man. You got to help a brother out. How many insurance agencies does this town need? It's got to have a population of like 1,500 people. I can't imagine the insurance market is really bustling that much, which apparently is why Niemeyer and Maurer Insurance Company has had to branch out into processing greeting cards and doing photos and also your dry cleaning. Need a little insurance for your home or automobile? We got you hooked up. Also, do you need your coat cleaned? Got stubborn stains? We'll get them out. 2 for 1. Corner Gifts is also here. Wow, they're a gift shop too. These guys are really diversifying their portfolio. Penny's Market. Everything's a penny. Penny's Market. Come on down. Penny. She'll sell you anything you want. It's all a penny down at Penny's Market. You guys can't see it, but I'm actually sitting here gaping my mouth like a stunned carp because the name of this building is apparently Robbie's. And here in this rusted out shit heap of a building, they sell various treasures and collectibles. Treasures. Collectibles. From a guy who couldn't afford to replace the glass in his door, so he just nailed a fucking sheet of plywood up there. Because, you know, that plywood is protecting the various treasures and collectibles that he has. One single sheet of 3/4-inch plywood is all it takes. This is a very trusting town to keep Robbie's treasures and collectibles safe. Also, it looks like this curtain is very angry. This curtain is very clearly, like, this building is mad. There's an angry face peeking out the window. He's just like, don't look at me. He's trying to scare away potential business. He doesn't want anybody to rent him out. I think this place is fucking haunted. Clarence Telephone Company. But I thought you were Cedar Telephone Services. Could you make up your mind? Also, why did you cut a hole in your building? You have a fucking payphone, though. It could possibly be a stormtrooper. You're right. It actually does kind of look a little bit like a stormtrooper peeking out the window. He's like, hey, see any Jedi out there? Is it safe? Can I come out? I'm just going to stay in here because there could be Jedi. You see any, you let me know, though. Why did they chop a hole in their... I don't get this. And also, a payphone? Is it 1942? We still have no idea what state we're in. Okay, hold on a second. There's a detour to State Route 130. The River Valley Cooperative. So wherever we are, this state has a river. This is the saddest thing I've ever seen. Oh. Check it out, folks. It's an eBay consignment store. Somebody here in this bustling metropolis decided, hey, you guys, you know what? We got the payphone is also mounted on a window. But, no spoilers, Matthias. Somebody's like, I gotta get in on this whole e-commerce thing. This is really taking off. I'm gonna start me one of them eBay consignment stores. People bring us their old junk. We sell it online, Rick. We gonna make a fortune. Which, clearly, given the state of the maintenance of their building, eBay consignment store is fucking tearing shit up, though. Let us sell your unwanted items. I'm guessing folks here have a lot of unwanted items. Oh, back it up. Back it up. Let me see the street sign, though. Here we go. Lincoln Highway. Okay, we're in Iowa. That seems about right. So we're somewhere near Route 130 in Iowa. I don't suppose we could get the name of a town? The Last Lick Ice Cream Shop. Yeah, you know why they call it the Last Lick Ice Cream Shop here in Clarence, Iowa? It's called the Last Lick Ice Cream Shop because what you're going to do, the last thing you're going to do, come here, buy an ice cream cone, realize you're in Clarence, Iowa, and then fucking kill yourself. This is actually more depressing than Brazil. Alright, so we're in Clarence, Iowa, which is somewhere on the 130. Let's see if we can narrow this down. I'm pretty sure Clarence isn't going to be big enough to have, like, a denotation on the map. So let's just look for the 130. We're going to get some points out of this bad boy. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, we are. Davenport, Moline. Okay, so that's where we're on the Illinois side. This seems like it's going to be, like, northern Iowa. 150 to 218. Christ, the 130 isn't even important enough to get printed on a map, huh? By Sioux City? I want to go to Yankton. I bet they give great hand jobs in Yankton, Iowa. So it was a State Highway 130. That's what we're looking for here. It did say it was like the River Valley Cooperative, so maybe we should look along the river. Springfield. I do not see the 130 anywhere, guys. Also, we could be in not Iowa anymore, which may be why we're having difficulty. Waverly, Janesville, Frederickstown, Dyersville, Cascade. All right, we're going to back up. I need to see that street sign again. East State. Okay, so this is a detour to 130. You outside Cedar Rapids, maybe? We got the 1. Only 130 or 129 more to go, chat. This has got to be somewhere in, like, northern Iowa. I'm thinking on the Nebraska side. It's got to be, like, over Sioux City. Look, I'm just going to go, say, here. You know what? No, River Valley, though. Find a river. Well, that's not even... Is there a river anywhere in Iowa? Screw it. Well, like, here is good. We were actually on the complete opposite side of the state. Man, Highway 130 is freaking itty-bitty, though. Here we go. Clarence, Iowa. Population 9. I'll take my 3,000 points. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to give that one a 4 stars. The bad performance there is actually on me. That one's on me. No timer. No, we're going to do... I think Silk Monkey may join us here in a little while. We might do some challenge mode stuff, but play the same map again, for the love of God, why? Let's try another map, shall we? Let's do another challenge mode here. We'll set our time limit. I like a nice long time limit, so we'll set it down to... Let's do like 7 minutes. That'll be good. And here you go. I'll leave the URL up, chat. If you guys want to hop in and play along with Perfidious Pete, you're welcome to do so. I really want to go into that eBay consignment store in Clarence, Idaho. Or Clarence, Iowa, though, and see what it says about it. It says something about the size of the U.S. that a random guess in the entirety of Japan gets you closer than a random guess in a single U.S. state. Pete, what did you have for breakfast today? I don't eat breakfast, chat. Breakfast is for chumps. Real men starve themselves until lunch. So, probably Scandinavia, then. Snow, spruce trees, looking like the desolate wasteland in any post-apocalyptic video game. This is like Finland. Feels like Finland. Dirt road also. So possibly Russia as opposed to Finland. They got quality utility poles. That's the one thing we can say about them. Look at the good, solid line work going here. These guys got no power issues whatsoever. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I beg to differ, chat. The most important meal of the day is the one where you eat the most food. This is probably Finland. That's a really big mailbox, though. I think that's a mailbox. Also, what is this? It looks like a sign that somebody forgot to bother labeling. If it was Russia, we'd be found a bus stop by now. Well, you're not wrong. Although, this road, this area seems pretty fucking rural. People out here must get just an unbelievable volume of mail. Every mailbox is actually like the size of a small house. Be like, yeah, we have many parcels that come out here. We have our food delivered. So, yeah, we're in like a Scandinavian country because it's 7 whatever T indicates, but it's a round sign. We don't have signs that are that shape in North America, so... Right now, I'm sticking with Finland until we are given something a little more incriminating. We're on a dirt road in the snow-covered ass of Finland, though. What are the odds that we find a sign? Why does GeoGuessr, why do people have to make maps where their goal is just like, let's find the most desolate spot in all of humanity and then let people try and figure out where? That's not fun. If you're making maps in GeoGuessr, you know, give some people clues, like the Clarence, Iowa thing. You started us out in what appeared to be a desolate, uninhabitable wasteland, but it actually turned out to be a small town in rural Iowa. This, though, is just 100 miles of nothing in every fucking possible direction. So we got wide license plates. We're definitely somewhere in Europe. I thought breakfast had officially been purchased by Dunkin' Donuts. I mean, it's entirely possible. Cereal is not a proper breakfast. That's blasphemy, chat. You haven't lived until you have had a bowl of Cookie Crisp for breakfast. Because it's actually just a bowl of cookies with milk on it. I'm not even going to bother looking around. I'm so frustrated by the rural Finland and, like, the rural Scandinavia. Yeah, see, we're Scandinavia. I'm so sick of the rural Scandinavian pics that I can't even really be bothered to try anymore. It's just like, we're in Scandinavia. Just plop it down somewhere in the middle of Sweden and hope you're right. The towns are never big enough to actually appear on a map at any reasonable resolution either. I'm just going to guess, like, here and call it a day. Pretty close. 176.2 kilometers. That's pretty good. Did I enjoy that location? Nope, not even a little. That's a 1 star. I'm just waiting for Bill Paxton and Helen Hunt to drive up and tell us there's a F5 maxi tornado on the way. The finger of God is coming. I'm not sure this is North America, though. It's absolutely not. This is Russia. Yep, pretty sure we're in Russia. Ooh, hello, Russian Mercedes. So we're going to be somewhere near Moscow. I think we're on the 293. It's a very Russian... All we got to do, chat, is we got to look for a bus stop. Like, if we see a bus stop, we know we're in Russia. 12 kilometers to a hospital? Is that a sign for a hospital? Is that a sign for somebody being roasted over hot coals? I think that means either a hospital or maybe, like, lodging. Yeah, it's definitely Russia. Okay. So we're in Russia, and the fact that there are signs for, like, lodging means we're probably near Moscow, because to the best of my knowledge, it's the only habitable place in Russia. The rest of it looks like footage from the war. The War of 1812, by the way. Not to be confused. I mean, Pete, didn't that war take place in America? Yep. It's still what most of Russia looks like today. Well, in 12 kilometers, we should hit something that has a sign. Should we just go the 12 kilometers, chat? Well, here we go. I mean, we already know we're in Russia, and based on the quality of the roads and infrastructure, we're definitely near Moscow. We have never seen this much traffic on a Russian road, ever. Also, somebody forgot most of their tire. We're not going to be able to read any of the signs. We're really just, we'd be looking for like a city name or something. Moscow or St. Petersburg. You know, the smart money would be to just split the difference between the two. They really like these weird disembodied just letter signs. You only see this kind of signage employed in Russia. I don't know if I really like it or if it makes absolutely no sense and I hate it. So which way are we traveling, by the way? We're going southeast on the 293, somewhere near Moscow. So if we're going southeast, we should be like, we're probably going southeast from St. Petersburg towards Moscow, would be the guess. So let's just split the difference then. St. Petersburg, Moscow, where are you guys? So we're going to just like say we're here. Respectable. We were 500 kilometers off, but 500 kilometers off in Russia is basically spot on. I mean, if we zoom in on this map, there are no actual settlements, cities, or inhabitations out here. Just everywhere in Russia is about as population dense as modern-day Nebraska. Did I enjoy this location? I'll give it a 2. We at least knew we were in Russia. This is Mexico, though. We can tell because they've got this weird gutter thing, and this only happens in Mexico. If we go in one direction long enough, we will see people that are scraping shit out of this gutter. There will be like 2 guys, one named like Juan, and probably another one whose name is like Pablo. And Pablo and Juan will be the guys who got like community service, and their community service is to scrape out the roadside gutters. Which, damn, they got their work cut out for them because that's a pretty sizable boulder. I'm sorry, Juan. Sorry, Pablo. That's going to be... That one's going to take you like the better part of an hour. On the plus side, you'll get to work off quite a bit of your community service. Not sure what that yellow indicates, but... This feels like maybe Baja. We're in like Baja, New Mexico, northwestern Mexico. These little yellow signs are everywhere, but what do they indicate? Is this just telling us there's like a buried wire or something here, and like it's like don't dig, you will die? This is also probably Russia. Yeah, it's got a real Russian feel to it, chat. Well, with the creosote and the rocks and the mesas around. Also, the saguaro cactuses. Dead giveaway for Russia. Russia is littered with cactus. Well, the gutter has ended. Oh, no, never mind. Now it's back. The road's in pretty good shape, which kind of makes me want to say we're relatively near Mexico City. Usually if you find really good quality roads in Mexico, you're somewhere near Mexico City. Hold on, there was a sign back here. Guy's driving a Ford pickup, but it looks like it's about 17 to 20 years old, so we're definitely in Mexico. Curve up pellet, dangerous curve is 500 meters. Well, damn it, I was hoping that would actually be the name of a town, but I don't think dangerous curve is the name of a town. They're really worried about this dangerous curve, though. They're like, 500 meters, and then we're going to give you another warning 30 meters from the curve, and then we're going to put a third warning at the start of the curve itself. They're like, look the fuck out. This curve is dangerous, man. This is Dead Man's Curve. This is that curve that Pearl Jam was singing about in My Last Kiss. Remember Johnny, right before he died? Yeah, he did. He ignored the Peligroso curve sign. Curva Peligroso. And he was like, I don't care, I'm doing it. And he's like, well, I had to kiss my baby her last kiss because she's dead now. I sawed her head off when I drove off the edge of the curve. No passing. Why not? Why can you not pass here? This is the longest, openest, flattest stretch of road. You could totally see any traffic potentially coming from either direction. Why can we not pass? This seems like a pretty safe place to pass. I don't want to fire shots at the Mexican Department of Transportation, but you guys should consider rezoning this. We're also in kilometers, so again, definitely Mexico. I'd like any kind of clue, something that could help us narrow this down so we could get a good guess. I mean, this is a solid 3-star map right here, because they've given us everything we need to ascertain Mexico. Giving them props for that. It's not a mystery. They didn't hide it. We are still kind of in the asshole of nowhere, though. Yeah, Pete, you said Mexico. All right, that's uncalled for, Chad. Anything. Road sign. Street sign. A sign that tells me how far I am from civilization. A city where this truck operate. What are you hauling, though? This truck is hauling crushed cars, but where did they come from? There's no car crusher or anything around here. It's just what appears to be an abandoned I don't really want to call it a parking lot because that seems like I'm giving it too much credit. I don't want to put on airs and get a big head. Also, I'm pretty sure one of these cars is an Edsel. They crushed them from like the 1920s. They're crushing antique cars. Wonder why nobody lives out here, chat. You'd think an area this beautiful would be more densely populated. Saguaro cactuses are found in the Sonoran Desert. Yeah, but the Sonoran Desert's pretty damn big, chat. So we're looking for something to help us narrow it down to an area maybe a little smaller than a couple thousand square miles. Actually, probably tens of thousands of square miles. The Saguaro Desert's big. Or the Sonoran Desert's big. We already knew northern Mexico. Yeah, we're on it, but we're looking for something a little more specific. We knew Mexico as soon as we saw the road gutter. Like, the road gutter is a great giveaway. This is actually a great place piece. You just gotta add water. I'm pretty sure the name of this place is Curva Peligroso. It's just Dangerous Curve Road. There is nothing here, though. It's like literally nothing. This old garbage that's discarded by the side of the road is about the greatest clue we've had so far. Anything? Oh, this guy's car's got racing stripes, though. Is that a truck with, yep. He's got like a Baja rally truck. He's gonna win. The Baja, whatever race it is. The Great Sonoran Desert Race. Okay, I'm tired of wandering around with nothing. You know what? I'm thinking about taking this one down to 2 stars, chat. So... Oh, right. Time. And I didn't put my mark down. Was I close? Southern Baja, California, it would not have been... No, you know, I did not enjoy that guess, no. I forgot we're playing on a time limit, chat. You gotta remind me. 0 points. Alright, then. So, this is feeling like North America. Yep, okay. So, we're probably North America. Relatively green. 30 miles an hour. So, speed limit. We're right drive. 30 mile an hour speed limit. This is the United States, then, almost certainly. What the shit? The camera got really good between here and here. In a matter of feet, the Google car is like, well, I'm going to actually use the good camera for this part of town. Oh, never mind. I guess the good camera broke and it went back to the shitty one. So this is rural. It got like a kind of an Indiana sort of Illinois feel. Linson's greenhouse. It is that a 216 area code? That would be, this might be Illinois. That's a sweet Winnebago, though, sir. Like, you got a kickin' Winnie working there. That's top quality RVing right there. I mean, we're definitely not in Springfield, Illinois. This feels more like a Quincy. Actually, you know, it's more like a, yeah. You should turn left at the good camera, Pete. Oh, wait, can we get a better shot of that Linson's greenhouse sign? Because I think it had like city information on it. There's like location information. Home of the Cornerstone Quarry. Your greenhouse has a quarry in it. I don't want to call you a liar, but you're a fucking liar. There is no quarry in this greenhouse. This is very definitely just a greenhouse. Somebody bikes to work, though. That's environmentally conscious of them. It's on the side of Erickson's greenhouse. Your van has seen fucking better days, though, Erickson's greenhouse. Good shit, man. What happened here? It looks like it's being recycled from about 5 other failed businesses. Whoa! What? We fell into the wormhole. Save us, Murph. Rosewood Street. So this seems like a main thoroughfare. Let's go this way. I'm pretty sure this is Illinois. Here we go. Now what do we got? What are you? Brandel Dental Lab. Looks more like a photo developing studio, but you want to do your dentistry there? Go for it. Miller Lite on tap. Great taste, chat, but also less filling. This is a 218 area code, actually. Laverne Borg, by the way, of 21st Century Realty, providing fine realty services here, wherever this is, 24 hours. Why is there a 21st Century Realty sign on the side of John's Bar, though? I guess they got happy hour from 5 to 7. I don't want to question your time-telling chops, John, but, you know, 5 to 7 is more than an hour. It's typically 2 hours. Maybe you're just enthusiastic about your drinking, and I can understand that, because it doesn't seem like there's a whole fucking lot else to do here in town. AJ Upholstery. Alright. I can understand you being enthusiastic about your drinking, but, you may have misunderstood the concept of a happy hour. So we're in Junction of 45. This actually may not be Illinois. This could be in one of the Carolinas, perhaps? Giant Wash Laundromat? I think you forgot a letter. Yids Major Appliances, parking and rear. Though, this is not a valid combination of vowels and consonants, though. Like, this is not allowed in English, sir. You need another letter in here. Probably they were just trying to save money on signage, because they get to pay by the letter, so they had to cut a few out. They're like, if we take out some of the consonants, it'll be fine. People still know what we're talking about. You can fill in the gaps. The brain will do the work. Lakes Printing. Whatever it takes. That's an odd slogan for a print business, isn't it? They'd be like, Lakes Printing. We'll do whatever it takes. But, like, you just put ink on paper, though. I'm getting kind of a Wisconsin, Minnesota vibe here. I'm saying we're probably somewhere near Duluth. 2-minute warning. Yeah, I'm actually watching the timer this time. We got 90 seconds left. I'm thinking we're in, like, Wisconsin. Is that the Subnautica soundtrack? Yeah, we're just playing random video game music in the background because none of it's going to get copyright claimed. Not that that really matters, but, you know. Trying to be a good YouTube citizen because I am streaming to YouTube as well as Twitch. Our best bargain, $7.15 for a price of Ugget beer? That seems ridiculously expensive. It's super generic brand beer, School Crossing. You couldn't actually put the word crossing, though. You know, that makes your local schools look bad when you spell crossing with an X. Snow Route. Yeah, this is probably Wisconsin. Harrison School. Is there a Harrison, Wisconsin? You know what? We're just going to make our guess. Pretty good. 210 kilometers. We were actually in Minnesota as opposed to Wisconsin, but we were pretty close. That was Brainerd? We were... No way were we in Brainerd. All right, then. We were in Brainerd. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to give you 4 stars for that one. That was actually pretty good. Brainerd, Wisconsin, chat. Shift Escape, thanks very much for the follow. Welcome to the Ninth Circle. Oh, fuck. One of these, then. Wait a minute. This is different. This is actually a cobblestone path, though. Where does it lead? Are we, like, in Tenochtitlan? Tenochtitlan? What? Where the hell are we? Oh, there's buildings up here. This seems like a national park or something. Also, I'm getting a real Africa vibe. Got a sweet satellite dish, though. This, I think, may be Africa? We can go up here. What's up here? Hello? We like a ranger station? Oh, there's a plaque, though. This will tell us where we are. The plaques always know. Piranha. I don't want to call you out again, but this doesn't really seem like the kind of place one would find a lot of piranhas. Motorcycle, tour bus, sweet satellite dish. Dude having a smoke. All right. This is definitely in Africa, but I really wish we had a little better resolution on the Google camera so we could figure out what this is. Then again, it may not be in a language I speak, because if it's not English or Spanish, I'm going to have a real tough time. Can we go back to the main road? I say main road. What I should say is other road. Actually, we can't go that way. Like, we can go this way and that's it. So this has got to be some kind of, like, national park in Africa somewhere. It's beautiful, by the way. Looks like it's clouding up, though. I'm thinking we're about to feel the rains down in Africa. You know, maybe take a little time and do the things we never had. Pete, you told me we'd go somewhere nice tonight. Well, this is it, chat. Pete, just yell at the camera to enhance. That's a good idea. If only this were a procedural crime drama. Do you normally put stairs in your road? It looks like this is like a first attempt at a road, though. They may not have just gotten very good at it yet. Magnify and enhance. Well, we've gotten every clue we're ever going to possibly get. This feels like, I don't know, Kenya? What do you think, chat? Kenya? Let's go. Yeah, you know, let's say it's like, I'm going to go with Uganda. Not even close, though. Wrong continent. Got 9 points. This was actually Brazil because it's always fucking Brazil. That's why. It's always no, I did not enjoy that location, even a little. It was trash. You are the first one to finish this map. You can track the progress of challengers using the link below. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. Piranha, Brazil. Let's try another map. I'm not happy with that one at all, chat. Not even a little. All right, another challenge. Put our time limit back. We will leave the time limit on just so we know how long. Like, a game won't take more than 50. Actually, what did we have the last one at? Like 7 minutes? 7 minutes felt about right. Plenty of time to make fun of the locals while also, you know, figuring stuff out. There's the URL, chat, if you guys want to play along at home. You got that? Good. We're starting the challenge. Here we go. Feels like Russia. I was gonna say North America, but then I saw this. And this is not a telephone pole or electrical wire configuration you would ever see anywhere outside of Europe. The fact that it's flat, looks like farmland, and desolate as hell tells me this is probably Russia. I mean, this is like the most Russian house of all time. Or is it a barn? Is this a house or a barn, or is it an old house that's been converted into a barn? I mean, they clearly have hay stacked in the hay mound. But you don't normally see this variety of window configuration in your average barn. Or, you know, windows at all in your average barn. Yeah, this is definitely Russia then. We're 7-somethings kilometers, probably, from Kriniki? Crikey, Pete, I think we might be in Kriniki, Australia. No, mate, it's definitely Russia, then. So this is, like, 100% Russia? Actually, you know what? I don't think this is Russia. This is not Russian. Yeah, this is not... This may be, like, Poland. It's gotta be Brazil, Pete. It's always Brazil. I think we're definitely in Eastern Europe, but I think we may be in, like, Poland or... It feels like Poland. Let's continue. Ooh, sealage. Check it out, chat. Yeah, this is definitely not Russia. They have nothing as bad. Looks Scandinavian. This is not Scandinavia, chat. Czech Republic, possibly? I don't know. We got to look around for wife swappers if we're talking about Czechoslovakia, because porn is the one thing that Czech Republic produces top tier. We'd be watching some people filming pornography. Possibly these two people are in fact engaged in exactly that. Nope. This looks like it's a stoneworks because they got a lot of granite and whatnot out here. Pomniki. This is like a granite shop, but it looks like they're making sell headstones here, though. That's bleak. But it also seems like a very Eastern European product, though, doesn't it? Yeah, we're making sell headstones. This cemetery factory. Everything is bleak and grim. This is Eastern Europe. We need constant reminders that death lurks at every corner. So this is definitely not Russia. Can we go? This is actually a road? All right. I mean, this place doesn't seem unpleasant. Like, we know it's not Russia because it seems way nicer, for one thing. The roads could use a little maintenance and they're a little narrow, but the homes at least look serviceable and reasonably well maintained. Somebody just tore ass down this dirt road, though. 2,946 square meters of land for sale. Call 516-039-68Z. I like... How do you dial Z? Anybody know? Chat? Yes, phone has Z on it here in Czech Republic, Pete. Can dial Z is to the left of 2. Shouldn't that be a 1? No, that is Z key. 1 is to left of Z. It goes 1Z2. American 2050, thanks very much for the follow. Welcome to the Ninth Circle. Balex metal. All right, we're gonna guess somewhere vaguely Eastern European. It doesn't really. I kind of feel like this is Poland. I don't know why. We have nothing really to suggest that it's Poland. It just kind of feels. Oh, well, hold on a minute. How much time have we got left? 2 minutes and 17 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and plop down a guess in like southern-ish Poland, say near Wrocław. But let's keep looking around a little bit. Zabludo Skolorciego? Like, that feels Polish. How many hints are we allowed to give in chat? Like, none, though. You could play along. The challenge map link was up. If you guys want to play along, just, you know, you're welcome to beat me, Pomniki. I'm pretty sure we're in Poland. Orthodox religion? More? How many places do you need in a town this small that sell headstones, though? How many places do you need selling headstones? That's just, it's all... Yes, grim reminder that death is eternal. One cannot escape ultimate fate. Everybody... Oh, here's what we're looking for right here. So we're somewhere near the border of Germany. This is definitely Poland. Take me over here by this building is like super colorful. It's a pizzeria! Oh, look how happy that guy is. He's like the happiest pizza chef in Poland. He's an Italian immigrant. He's like, yeah, I immigrated to Poland. Turns out it was not that great of an idea. All right, so we're just gonna. I'm gonna stick with this guess. Not too shabby. I mean, we had Poland right. We were completely on the wrong side of Poland, but we did get Poland. Italy confirmed, Pete. This town must be the school that Baudelaire went to in the austere macadamia. It's Memento Mori. You know what? I'm giving that one a 4 stars. So this is Brazil. And also a portrait of the world's saddest child. Or alternatively, it's like an Edvard Munch painting, and that's actually the precursor to the Scream. Granted, if I was here, I'd probably scream too. A lot of rickshaws going on, no? Oh, we are not in South America. This guy's running for Vic Mayor? So maybe somewhere in like the Southern Pacific then. All right. Maybe like a Philippines kind of. Philippines, maybe New Guinea. It's clearly somewhere warm because we're seeing, again, lots of flip-flops. Are flip-flops just the official shoe of everywhere that isn't the United States? Like, if you're outside of North America, it's just like flip-flops are the official shoes. Are you in Europe? No. Are you in North America? No. Then, well, you probably are just wearing flip-flops. Everywhere else in the world, flip-flops. The bike traffic here isn't... Wait a minute, this guy's got a sweet BMX, chat! Hold on a minute. Oh, never mind. He's just got a sweet BMX handlebar. That's actually... Damn. Really colorful parasol, though. Oh, check this guy out. He's motorized. This is like the Uber elite in wherever we are. If you call an Uber here, you know, you call it like an Uber... If you go for the Uber pool, you're getting this guy. But if you call the Uber X, you come down the street and you're riding in style in this little blue number with the motorized contraption. That's your Uber X right there. Wonder if the food here is good. Well, these people look relatively healthy, so, you know, it's probably all right. What is this, though? Lafayette's Ice Cream Swirl. $25 for an ice cream sundae? That's an exorbitant sum. So we're somewhere with a devalued currency if it costs 25 of whatever their unit of currency is to buy ice cream from what appears to be just a tent, though. This person, I don't want to have my, you know, ma'am, I don't want to question your business acumen, but you work in the food service industry. I really don't want your bare feet hanging around with my ice cream. Put on some shoes, maybe a hairnet. And also, I don't know, take Spuds McKenzie and wrangle him there because that dog seems to be eyeing your ice cream. He gets into that, that's going to be bad for business. Oh, here we go. There's a sign over here that may tell us where we actually are, though. I don't think this is San Francisco. The San Francisco Parochial Academy? This is not San Francisco, though. It could just be St. Francis, however. In a Pagtala. Okay, so this is... Is that Tagalog? Be teacher for higher education level. Wait, do they have the actual requirements to enroll in this Academy of Higher Learning on the sign outside? Please see the undersign for inquiry and stuff is written in English too. Why is this has got to be the Philippines? We're seeing a lot of English and a lot of what I think is Tagalog. I think that was Tagalog. Wintu Chan, all you can. Calls and text. All right, 100 megabytes. Wow. You could look at Facebook for like 10 minutes with 100 megabytes of data. Malex Salon for men, women. Well, if you're a man, woman, you know where to go now. This shed with a rust. Hold on a second, chat. You know what? I just realized we actually found the Love Shack, though. This is it. The Love Shack, it's a little old place where we can get together because if you're looking here, tin roof, rusted. Right there. We found it, the Love Shack. Why is everybody carrying an umbrella? Is it raining? What's our time limit here? We got 90 seconds left. So we should put down a gas at a minimum. This really feels like it's the Philippines. I'm going to say we're like here. We'll keep looking in case we get like confirmation. Wow, this is a very colorful building. Also, we have just fallen through a Murph. What the? We Murphed it. We've warp-holed Vic Reyes. We got like Reyes and Suarez here. Now I'm beginning to doubt my Philippines guess. Where else could this be? It's definitely island. Maybe Dominican Republic? Puerto Rico? We did see a lot. No, because we haven't seen any Spanish, though. I'm sticking with the Philippines. The names are all Latin. Yeah, I suppose we could be... Well, we would have seen some Spanish if we were in Puerto Rico or the Dominican Republic, though. Are we in Puerto Rico? This can't possibly... Yeah, less than a minute. I don't know. I'm changed my guess last second to the Dominican Republic. It's definitely wrong. We were... You... God damn it, though. I may have actually been fucking right. Son of a bitch, though. All right, you know what? That location gets 5 stars. Well played, GeoGuessr. You beat me. They suckered me in with that last sign. God damn you, Reyes. I hope you lost whatever election that was. You miserable bastard. That was like 4,800 points at a minimum, and we mucked it. Just pissed it all away. Wait a minute, was that a giant wooden duck? Hold on. I swear I saw a giant wooden duck back here. Go back. Where was... I saw a big wooden duck. Am I insane? No! I knew it! I knew I saw... What the hell is this? It's a giant duck. And also a fish. There's a giant salmon and a giant wooden duck. They look like benches. They may be benches that look like a duck and a fish, but that's a duck and a fish. I have no idea where we are, chat. Maybe continental Europe? I mean, it seems like a lovely... Ooh. There's also just like abandoned cargo containers everywhere. Also, what happened to the camera here, Google? Everything is all like purple and green. If we walk through this, is this the green portal to the Fiddler's Green? Are we going through to like Narnia or something if we walk in there? Oh, we're out of road though. Like we can't go that way anymore. Okay. Which direction are we driving, by the way? Back it up a step. So, Araf and slow. This is European almost certainly. You got wide license plate? Let me see your license plate. Is it big and wide? It's big and wide. So we're in Europe. This feels continental Europe. I'm thinking maybe like possibly a Switzerland or something. We need more visual clues. We're driving on the left, so that's important. Here we go. Signs. These will help us. The sign is in English. Trefanian, the old stables. So this could be Great Britain then. Like we're possibly in the UK. Left drive country, signs are in English. Trefanian sounds British. Kind of getting a Normandy vibe. Nah, we'd have signs in French if we were in Normandy, chat. Wide license plates. Relatively, like, heavy-ish traffic. That is a Vauxhall? I'm pretty sure we're in Great Britain, actually. We're somewhere in Great Britain. Or possibly Scotland, which is actually part of Great Britain, Pete. Yeah, so maybe we're in, like, Scotland or Wales? No way it's South America. I mean, it's always Brazil, but... This seems really, like, largish with an open vista, though. We need more clues. We need more clues. This seems like maybe it's like a rural part of Great Britain, but mountains? That's not British. We're going to go till we find a town or something. Or at least some more road signs. Something. I would think in Great Britain they would have, like, signs that tell you what road you're on and directional indicators. Things of that nature. Also, the fact that this says Araf is confusing because why would... If it was Great Britain, why would they put... Why would that be on the sign? That's... This is Europe, though. You can tell by the farm equipment. Okay. Allengors. This is not in English, though. What the fuck language is this? Let's go to this town. We're coming up on a town. We'll get more signs and whatnot. It could be Welsh, maybe? Or I suppose that could potentially be Gaelic. Maybe we're in... I mean, this is definitely Great Britain. I can tell by their farm equipment and vehicles, this is somewhere in the UK. "80 seconds, Pete. You should put down a marker." That's actually a good idea, chat. I'm gonna guess... I mean, we could be in Scotland. Now, it's... that may be... I don't know any shit about Welsh, but that may be, like, Welsh. Let's put down... Let's say we're in... Wait, didn't we see this city name? Yeah, this looks rightish, because these language... This is, like, similar languages. And I thought we saw this as a city name. Okay, it's probably Wales, then. We're maybe in Wales? Why don't places outside North America employ signage, though? If you're operating a business of some variety, put up a sign and tell people what's inside it. Oh, we only have 20 seconds. We're unlikely to learn anything enlightening in the next 20 seconds. Oh, here, wait, man, I may be wrong. What are you? It's a banner, not a sign. Nope, we're out of time. I guess we're gonna go with our Welsh guess then. Okay, pretty good, actually. 53 kilometers. All right, you know what? Yeah, that was actually a pretty good one. I'm giving you a 5 stars. No, Steam, you can't update right now, though. You can update later. Well, terrible camera. This is either Brazil or Montana. Actually, it could be. Most places outside of North America and the U.S. have been around for so long, people just know what and where things are. Yeah, but you're not really encouraging a whole lot of tourism if you don't throw up a fucking sign. Also, you know what? America's been around as long as living memory, so that argument doesn't really hold a lot of water. Places in America have been in the same place for most of the time that everybody on the planet has been alive now. Here's a sign. What language are you in? We can't tell. This quality camera is really helping us out. That sign's like 6 feet away and we still can't make it out. Tulare County line. Well, this is probably North America then. Tulare County. Fairly mountainous. This could be basically anywhere in Colorado. South Africa? No, it's not South Africa. This is definitely, I mean, it's in English. Tulare County. This could be like Wyoming. It seems a little brown and desolate for Wyoming. It could be southern Colorado. It could also be New Mexico, potentially. There's a lot of mountains. We could be in like eastern Nevada. The camera is just shit, though. Geo guessing there, Pete? Yep, hey, you fiend, welcome to the stream. Oh, here we go. A residence. Ford pickup. Okay. Anything more than that? Nope, it's just a Ford pickup. This could be eastern Nevada. It could be like western New Mexico. Could be like western Arizona, perhaps, as well. It's somewhere rural in the middle of nowhere, and other than the fact that they told us Tulare County.
Was that a sub?
Thought I disabled Twitch subscriptions, but this one must have slipped under the radar. 2 months in a row. Thanks very much for the sub. Barely original. Let's get some stabbies in chat for BO. Pete, they have that same kind of barn that you like. I am a fan of barns. You're not wrong. Northern California. It seems a little desolate for Northern California. Also, if this were Northern California, there'd be more homes. Looks more like a Dodge than a Ford. Oh. Are you challenging my pickup knowledge? I mean, you may be right. I don't know shit about pickups. Except for the Ford Ranger. I drove one of those for like a decade. I know my Ford Rangers. It had rounded fenders, though, so it probably was a Dodge. Ah, yes, the random red gasoline barrel. Just like any... So this is Montana, then, and we're in Far Cry 5. I am supposed to shoot these barrels with a flaming arrow and explode them and kill the locals who are members of, like, a cult or some other way bad. This is pretty deserty for California, though, chat. I'm getting more of a Arizona... Actually, I honestly think we're in either Nevada or New Mexico. And given the mountainous of the region, I'm kind of getting more of a Nevada vibe. New Mexico is, like, rugged and arid like this, but it's not quite as mountainous. The mountains really suggest Nevada to me. I mean, if I was going to test a nuclear weapon, this is the kind of place I would come to set it off. It's not like anybody around here is going to notice. And if things go catastrophically wrong, I mean, it's not like there's anything we could really destroy. It's already as destroyed as it could possibly get. We're actually driving up a mountain. Been in the Uncanny Valley several times playing Far Cry 5. Yeah, I'm actually not going to play Far Cry, though. Ubisoft just keeps making the same game over and over and over again. And honestly, they're games that, like, Far Cry will be entertaining for about 15 days. And then something else will come out to, like, catch your attention. And you won't even be bothered to finish it. It's just a big, giant collectathon sandbox with nothing going on. Be like, but the characters are interesting. Actually, the characters in Ubisoft games are, like, always just the same. There's, like, a nebulous force of bad guys that you're supposed to hate for some philosophical or ideological reason. A protagonist who probably had one of his family members killed by said organization and uses that as an excuse to just go on a murderous fucking rampage and collect and steal things. Probably you'll climb a radio tower at some point. Ubisoft games are always the same. And Far Cry is actually probably one of the most egregious defenders in that every Far Cry game is exactly... Have there been a UPS truck following us the entire time? There's been a UPS truck tailing us this entire time. Also, we only have 59 seconds left. I feel like this is Nevada. Probably... southeastern Nevada? No, it's going to be, you know, southwestern Nevada more, because we're going to go, like, towards the mountains. So I'm going to say we're, like, here. We actually were in California, though, chat. All right. Outside the Sierra National Forest. There's the Sierra Madres. I mean, we were close. We still got 4,300 points, which is pretty good. Off by 200 kilometers. That's not bad. No real locations, and it still was in the middle of nowhere, so I'm actually only going to give that one a 3-star. High quality pavement, but this road does not say to me American. Or even North American, because the symbols are configured incorrectly. Can we go down this road? Nope. This might be Mexico? Yeah, I don't know what this is, but this is not a North American laning structure. Also, are we driving on the right or the left? Because I could just be going... No, this is a right drive country. What language is this sign in? Can't tell. Klomhof. Blomhof. Wait, this may be South Africa then. Isn't Blomhof in South Africa? Actually, haven't we found Bloemfontein? Okay, you know what? It was Bloemfontein, but this is actually still probably South Africa. That BLOEM is a very Afrikaans... We're not driving on the left. This is a right drive country, chat. Otherwise, that sign would have been facing the other way. Unless we're going backwards. We could be going backwards. Actually, maybe this is a left drive country, which also reinforces South Africa, though, because it is a left drive country. It's in kilometers. I'm pretty sure we're in South Africa, actually. I'm going to guess northern South Africa because it seems a little more arid. Let's look for... What was it? It was Bloem something. We need a little more info. But that would explain the weird road markings, but also the high quality of the roads, because South Africa's going to have pretty good infrastructure. Any signs up here? Something that can help us out? Yeah, we're in South Africa. We just need a little something to help us. It's probably Russia. Here we go. Blomhof and Britain. We're on the N12. So we're on the N12 to Blomhof between Christina. All right, so let's look for the 12. There's the 11. So we're looking for the 12, though. There's the 12. Okay. We're actually on to something here. We have found the 12. We're between Blomhof and Christina. Clerk's drop. Blomhof! We did it, chat! Okay, so Blomhof is to the... Which direction? Northeast of us? So Blomhof is like northwest of us. So, but Christina is near here somewhere. Christiana. Okay, we've done it, chat. So Christiana is that way. And Blomhof is straight ahead. We're actually at a fork in the road somewhere between Christiana and Blomhof. On the 12. We actually might be here? No. I actually think we're right here. Pretty damn close. 22 kilometers, chat. Hell yeah. 4,926 points. That was an excellent map. They actually gave us the tools we needed. You know, if it hadn't been for my last-minute panic freak-out in the Philippines, we would have done really well on that one. Really well. I'm ready to go again. Now I'm energized. You get like a couple bad rounds in a row, but then you get one good round and suddenly you're back in it. You're feeling good. I mean, granted, we did have to look at the world's saddest girl in the Philippines who was just bleakly staring out a desolate, empty window. But apart from that one very sad Filipino girl, everything was great. I forgot to go into challenge mode, though. Yeah, alright. Well, that's fine. We didn't have a sign. Yeah, you're right, Chad. I forgot challenge mode. Where this is... So this is apparently ground zero at a nuclear test site. That's what this... This looks like I should be hiding in a fucking refrigerator. I'm not sure people should be living here, though, because there's so much radioactive fallout. Also, whoever put together this map can straight up go fuck themselves. This is also the world's saddest stop sign. Somebody just poked that into the ground by hand. They didn't even dig it in. It's like 2 inches in the dirt. Just be like, yeah, it'll fall over. I'll stick it back up tomorrow. Well, we have a sign that may potentially help us. Site of the world's first nuclear test. So, it has flags that we should probably recognize. I think this is Africa. I can't imagine anywhere else being this desolate. Even in Africa, though, these guys still... Look, a place this desolate, barren, and hopeless, and they employ signs. Cabo Primary School. They're telling you, hey, we got a school here. Cabo Primary School. Let's look around a little more. Another hand-driven stop sign. We actually can't get out of here, though? There's no escape. Argentina. This is not Argentina, Chad. You're out of your goddamn mind. This is not fucking Argentina. I don't know. We're in Africa, but that's like all I got. This is apparently what accounts for... It's so fucking empty and desolate. This has got to be near the Sahara Desert, but I'm feeling like it's maybe further east. Hold on, let's... This has got to be like... It could be Chad or the Sudan, maybe? Possibly Nigeria? This feels more like Sudanese. Or Chad? Okay, I don't... Those two flags, maybe... I don't know those flags. I know they're African flags because I know the blue and the white. But I don't remember whether it's Chad or Sudan or Ethiopia. Flint91, thanks very much for the follow. Welcome to... could be Ghana. No, I don't think it's Ghana. I don't remember those flags. It's either Ethiopia or one of the Sudans or Chad. But I don't know the flag. Let's look around and see if maybe we can get like a domain name. There's no domain here. Nobody has fucking internet service. I mean, they get a sweet radio tower, but... Are those people? Oh, they are. Why do you live... Why do you live here, ma'am? You know what? I say that, but this woman actually is wearing shoes. She has on a dainty striped top, a nice, reasonable pair of jeans. She's got on actual shoes and a belt. She's better dressed than everyone who lives in South America. What about this kid? Jeans? A shirt? He's wearing shoes! They're light years ahead of their South American competitors. Okay, well, this kid's not wearing shoes, but... He does have on a shirt and actual pants and what appears to be some kind of golden torque around his neck. It's a young T'Challa. I think this is the Sudan, but, like, it could be basically anywhere. It's Eastern Africa... It's like Eastern Sub-Saharan Africa. That's the best we're gonna get. I don't think we're gonna improve our chances, really. See, look at these people are nattily dressed. Look at them. These are folks who care about their appearance. Waving at the Google car. Chilling out, having like an afternoon picnic. Look, all of them are waving. They're super friendly. They're like, hey, Google, what's up? I'm going to guess we're in... It's got to be like the South. It's got to be like... I don't know whether it's Sudan or Chad. I'm going to guess here. It was actually Botswana. Okay. Well. All right, then. That's on me. I should have... The flag should have been a tip-off, and I didn't get it. You know what? That was actually like a solid 3 stars, though. This is European. We're driving on the left. Or are we driving on the left or are we driving backwards? We need to find a road sign. We're driving backwards. Okay, so this is a right drive country. This is almost certainly Russia. Yep. They got these things. So we can identify Europe by its electrical poles. Language? Doesn't really help us. Oh, here we go. Road sign with names on it, though. Definitely Russia. All right. Well, that's a bit of a tough draw there because everywhere in Russia is exactly the same and all of it sucks. I understand why the Russians are such a, like, bleak and hopeless people now. I never understood, like, Dostoevsky and... I never got their, like, hopeless and bleak outlook. But after playing a little GeoGuessr and actually going around the Russian countryside, I fucking get it now. Let's look for a bus stop. Oh, wait a minute. Why did Google blur out this sign if it was just a speed limit sign? It's actually a no... You motherfucker Google car, though. This is a no passing zone, and I think the Google car is passing. Google car, you madman. Oh, no, never mind. Google car's driving the opposite direction. All right, I was about to fire some shots at the Google car for violating the rules of the road, but nope, Google, I'm driving backwards. Eat borscht and you'll know why it's bleak. I actually like borscht, chat. It's pretty good. Which is odd. I like borscht, but I actually despise beets, but borscht is all right. So Russia is basically all we're gonna get, though. I suppose just because we're seeing the Russian language, too, doesn't necessarily mean we're in Russia proper. This could be, like, I don't know, maybe Belarus or the Ukraine. Could be, but it honestly kind of doesn't really feel like it. It feels like maybe the Urals. Possibly Georgia or Azerbaijan. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, yep, Russia. Nope, this is Russia. This is the clincher right here. This is it right here. This locks us in. The world's most depressing, garbage-filled bus stops. We're in Russia. If we weren't in Russia before, we can confirm we're in Russia now. Garbage-strewn, desolate wasteland bus stops. This is Russia. You only see desolate wasteland bus stops in Russia. Yeah, this is certainly Russia. We could look around for these two towns, but Russia's real big, and I don't have the patience for that. So I'm just going to guess, like, you know what? I'm going to stick with my initial gut instinct and say we're, like, roughly here. All right, actually a pretty good guess. 500 kilometers. Holy shit, that's that close to Moscow, though? So if you get like 50 miles from Moscow, you're effectively in the post-apocalypse. That's how awful Russia is. Like 50 miles from Moscow, and you might as well be in the set. You're in a Fallout game. Did I enjoy that location? No, it's like a 2. There are no road signs anywhere in Russia. This guy's hosing off his caterpillar. Normally, if you say, hey, I'm going to go hose my caterpillar, you got kind of a different vibe. But in this case, no, I mean, he's literally hosing off, he's just hosing off a bulldozer. Like to point out the footwear here, by the way. So we know we're in South America. Because a man engaged in heavy construction work is wearing fucking flip-flops. I don't think that guy has shoes on at all. You're operating a bulldozer, sir. There are many moving parts here that could literally tear your fucking feet off. Put on some protective footwear. Nobody in South America has respect for their feet. Just none. Red dirt, shoelessness. Definitely Portuguese. Boracharya, doesn't that mean bar? I don't think I want to go drink in a place like this, because it looks like it's just a shed. Auto Electrica. Well, I mean, certainly he looks like some kind of automobile mechanic. I bet South America is paradise for foot fetishists. Well, they get plenty of feet on display. So this guy's like straight up suicide driving right at the Google car though, huh? Actually, I'm driving backwards. He's behind the Google car. Churrascaria. Is this a place that just sells churros? No, it is in fact a gas station. No real signage, though. They're open 24 hours. Why, though? It really seems like you could save on labor costs by just closing at night. I can't imagine you're seeing a lot of traffic for your, I think, one gas pump. I believe they have actually just one pump, though. Am I crazy? No, they have one. Nope, sorry. 2 gas pumps. What is your obsession with people's shoes? It just makes me sad, chat, to see that there are people in the world who have so little. Like, they can't even get proper foot coverings. That man was operating a bulldozer shoeless. That is stupefyingly dangerous. It makes me sad. Nobody should be this desperately poor. That's my problem. Like, the world is developed enough that shoes should be relatively affordable for everyone. And somebody who can afford to have possession of a bulldozer, they should have enough resources and assets to get themselves a pair of shoes that they can use to protect their feet. That's my problem with it. I'm just flabbergasted that there are actually people this poor. I guess I should check my privilege, but I'm sorry, it makes me feel sad. Autopista Taruma Restaurante. Taruma. So, none of this helps us figure out where we're at, though. I mean, we've got South America nailed, but the gas station attendant only has a lawn chair for that 24-hour shift. I don't know, lawn chairs are pretty comfortable. If you got it stuck working a 24-hour work shift at a gas station, at least you can sit out in the lawn chair and sniff the fumes. It's not all bad. That gas transportation looks like a government truck. We couldn't read anything on it, though. Whoa, this is a, like, spiffy little ride. Alright, hold on. We gotta do a shoe check. There's a pedestrian over here. Shoe check? Shoe check on the pedestrian. Flip-flops, but he does have on a shirt. Probably open 24 hours because they can't afford to miss even a single potential customer. Yeah, but they got to be paying the attendant something. I mean, he can't just be there 20... Well, I mean, then again, there may not be any kind of labor laws, so possibly he is just there all the time. Maybe he just lives there. Here we go. Never mind, none of this is helpful. Nothing about this sign says success, though. Maybe they pay him in shoes. Well, he ain't getting paid then because he didn't have any shoes on. He's pumping gas barefoot. Not that that's necessarily particularly hard. It was the guy with the bulldozer that really got to me. You're operating a bulldozer, man. You gotta have some footwear. Flip-flops? Yep, flip-flops. Mostly shirtless. That counts. That counts, chat. Technically, he's wearing a shirt, but also technically, he's not wearing a shirt. Is the language Portuguese? Yeah, this is Portuguese. So it's gotta be... Wait, this feels like maybe, I don't know, somewhere in Brazil? But the plant life looks really lush. So I'm gonna guess it's like part of the tropical Brazil? So like maybe north or northeastern Brazil near the Amazon? The dirt is super red. I don't know if that necessarily means anything. Do they have especially red dirt in some particular... It's not like... I don't know why I'm even clicking around. It's not like we're going to find a sign or anything. We should just fucking guess. I'm basically wasting time. I'm going to say... Well, let's say we're in the... Are we in the Amazon proper? Sure. You know what? We'll say we're in the Amazon. What's the largest road? Like, yeah, let's say we're like roughly here-ish. Well, we want road, but also mountain. We're like here. Well, we were in the right country and yet still off by 1,500 kilometers. Should have been further east. We had the latitude right, but not the longitude. Or the longitude right, but not the latitude. Did I enjoy that location? No, it's like a 1-star, though. Definitely Russia. Now, this is something I can work with. Here we go. Bank of the West. I'm feeling right at home immediately. This is definitely North America. Probably the United States. We're driving on the right. Pedestrians may cross at the signal only. Actually, this could be Canada. What do we got here? The Old Town Pub Restaurant, Lincoln Avenue. Nope, United States then. The Old Town Pub and Restaurant. They've got a bustling mercantile. There's Alpenglow. This feels like Colorado then. All that. Music, lifestyle, fashion. They've got it all. Mountains. I'm feeling Colorado. Lane Boots. Look at a boot store. What else? What other businesses are here? Does that say Winona's? Winona's, where they do breakfast, lunch, and occasional country western singing. Lincoln Center. I'm thinking maybe Nebraska. Fine sheepskin and leather since 1973 here at Overland. I need to see a license plate. Pretty sure this is Nebraska or Colorado. We've gone too far, though, and the camera got real shitty real fast. Oh, there, we phased back into good camera. This area seems real touristy. There's a large, what appears to be shopping mall. The paddle wheel? What the hell music is this? The Bucking Rainbow Outfitters. That is a man riding a fish like a horse. Also, that really looks like it says fucking Rainbow Outfitters. Is he also having sex with the fish? Because that's quite a bit of kink. Does that say remember me? Remember me when I fucked that rainbow trout? Yeah, you guys remember that? The Pioneer Building. This really feels like Nebraska. I can't believe we haven't seen something with a little more... Wait. The Wild Horse Gallery. What are our street names here? Museum sign. Get checked for something. What am I getting checked for, though? 8th Street and Lincoln Avenue. What am I getting checked for? Movie theater? The Chief Theater. Kip Attaway and Katie West, 24. Fundraiser for the Chief. 28th, Night of the Living Dead. And the 30th, the Big Lebowski Festival. Are you actually allowed to have a festival for the Big Lebowski? I mean, it was just one movie. Can you really have a festival for that? This cantina has Taco Tuesday! I mean, that's just racist, though. Steamboat Trading Company. Gigi's Closet. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Hello, ma'am. Did you purchase some saucy underwear in there? Coming out with a little boutique bag. Homegirl got a treat for her significant other. Hey, baby. How you doing? Pete, you put up with Valen and Tigan. Can you really judge somebody for wanting to spend a little time with his fish? Save a horse, ride a rainbow. Schmiggities? No, I mean, I'm sorry. You can't name your store that. Somewhere there should have been a meeting of the town council when they applied for a business license and said, yeah, we want to name our store Schmiggities. They should have been like, nope, try again. Allen's Clothing, that's acceptable. Schmiggities? No, you will not name your store that. This town has a modicum of dignity. This seems like it's a cultural landmark, though. Please do not ride the horse. Well, you put it out there with saddles on it. I mean, come on. That's an attractive nuisance there. Somebody's going to ride that motherfucker. Also, I believe we have a state flag here. Hold on. Back it up. Why couldn't it have been slightly windier? There is a state flag there, but I don't know what state that flag is for. What are you? In celebration of kids. Pedo shop. All right. There we go. Let's get out of the touristy part of town and go to someplace. Shubin Cruise VFW. Got the old Steamboat Smokehouse here. The Steamboat Shoe Market. Are we in a... Is the name of this town actually just Steamboat? Is this like Steamboat, Nebraska? Actually, I kind of feel like this is Wyoming. I don't know why. It really feels like it's Wyoming. Let's get out of the touristy part of town and see if we can maybe find like a post office. John W. Sanders. Yeah, see, now we're starting to get into the useful part of town over here. Like, this looks like... What are you? Are you a post office? We need to find like a government building or a city building, something. Not a Conoco station. That's not going to help us out. We look around long enough, we're going to find something that's useful. The Nordic Lodge. Ski Town Computing. Ski Town Computing. This still feels like Colorado. "24-hour internet access, chat." They've got it right there. 24 hours. There is a Steamboat Springs in Colorado. Yeah, this actually may be Steamboat Springs, Colorado. I can go down this dude's driveway? All right. Wow, you get away from the city center, though, and shit gets rural real fast, huh? Also, the camera turns to a big pile of shit. Yeah, once we get away from, like, this built-up downtown section, the camera gets real crummy real fast. Candy factory, though. How bad can a place be if it has a candy factory? And suddenly we've warped back into good town again. This is, I think this may actually be Steamboat Springs, Colorado. We have no confirmation, per se, but... Wait a minute, are you a school? Or a government building of some variety? You look like a courthouse. Fortunately, the Google car managed to split the difference so that we can't tell because it's going to be right between two pine trees. All right. We're going to look for Steamboat Springs, Colorado. Actually, it could just be Lincoln. No, that's Nebraska, though. We are not in Nebraska. Fort Collins, Sterling, Loveland, Boulder, Lakewood, Colorado Springs, Fountain. I don't know where Steamboat Springs is in relation to major Colorado cities. Durango, Grand Junction. There's a town called Pumpkin Center, with pumpkin misspelled, huh? I mean, again, I feel like somewhere there should have been some city officials who just went, nah, you know what? Try harder, actually. That's not gonna fly. You guys are gonna have to, you gotta do better. Punkin, Punkin? No, sorry. This is not allowable as a town name. Try harder. Steamboat Springs is northwest of Denver, Pete. Well, the map seems to differ with you on that. I mean, there's Boulder. Here's Idaho Springs. But I'm not seeing a Steamboat Springs. Silverthorne, Byers Peak, Winter Park, Granby. Hot Sulphur Springs. West of Fort Collins. I don't see Fort Collins either, though. Oh, okay, there's Fort Collins. So west of Fort Collins. Spencer Heights. Cameron Peak, North Peak, Willie Lumber Camp. I'm not seeing a Steamboat Springs here, chat. I mean, here's Fort Collins right here. We're looking at major roads going west from Fort Collins. Kinnicknick. Yeah, that also seems like it was, probably should have been rejected by the town alderman. The Wiley Lumber Camp. Gold State Forest. Arapahoe. Walden. Walden! We could stop and say hi to Henry David Thoreau in his shitty hand-built shack. It's not a real big city. It must be super tiny, actually, because we're all the way to the border, and we didn't make it. You know what? I'm just going to go with, like, you know what? Kinnikick, you win. It's there. Actually, Steamboat Springs was on the map. It's just over here. It was, in fact, Steamboat Springs, Colorado, though, and we were only off by 100 kilometers. That's pretty good. Did I enjoy that location? You know what? Yeah, that's a 5-star round. Everything Henry David Thoreau did was shitty. I will strongly agree with that. Henry David Thoreau sucked. Vastly overrated. Spruce trees. Rocks. We appear to be driving on the right side of the road. Gonna need a tip from this vehicle. Well, Allied Systems. Canada Company, Sherwood Park, Alberta. Well, there we go. All right, so we're in North America, but we're in Alberta. Got a Sherwood Park anywhere? I mean, granted, this guy is a long-haul trucker, so he could be going from anywhere to anywhere. But he's from Alberta. My guess is he's probably not hauling those vehicles across the border. Calgary, Edmonton... Fort McMurray. Sherwood Park, Alberta. Let's do a little more traveling and see if we can get a little more information. But that truck was enormously helpful. Alberta is a big province. Yeah. We're going to need a little more clue. But I'm strongly getting a Canadian vibe here. This feels Canada-y. Smells a little of maple syrup as well. If we see a Mountie or particularly a Moose, we'll be like 100% confirmed Canada. Alternatively, if we could just find a sign and see whether it's in kilometers or miles, we'll know for certain. camera kind of feels Canadian-y as well. This is Japan, Pete. Yeah. Don't you mean Canada, eh? Yeah, we're up here in Alberta there. Looking at a good time here. Little Albertan province section. A lot of pickups. What's your license plate look like? I mean, North American. I don't know what an Alberta license plate looks like. Usually if you get a plate that's colored, you can tell like what state you're in based on the color of the license plates, because most license plates have like a scheme. In the US, at least. I'm assuming Canada probably has a similar thing going, where each province has like a particular color scheme for its license plate. Miles or kilometers, though? You're deep in the interior of Nigeria, Pete. You're definitely in Alberta because there's all kinds of signs for curves. Whoa, what was this thing? Hold on. What's this little thing by the side of the road here? What is this? Okay, whoever has deployed this, I'm not sure understands the intent and purpose of a sign. Whatever it is you're trying to make people aware of, I'm pretty sure these trees and bushes don't give a shit, though. And they've done it again. I guess they really want to make the nearby foliage aware that there's some road work going on. They'll be like, trees, shrubs nearby, don't be alarmed. Just want you guys to know we're going to be doing some road work in this area. It's not like you could run away screaming or anything, because you're actually fucking plants in your sessile, so you can't really move, but, you know, don't be alarmed. Everything is fine. You guys driving a Mack truck. That's a pretty big double trailer you got working there, dude. That's like a 36-footer with a 36-footer tied to it. That's not actually even legal in the U.S. You can't exceed 53 feet in total. Loose gravel. Well, thanks for telling me that there was loose gravel as opposed to the bushes and shrubs at the side of the road. This is a desolate stretch of highway, though. Dynapack, what appears to be a gravel quarry. Okay. I guess that explains the loose gravel. Curva Peligroso, Pete. Yeah, we're back to Dangerous Curve, Mexico. Well, we're definitely not in the U.S. because our no passing signs don't look like that. But I'm pretty sure Alberta is confirmed here. I just have no idea where Sherwood Park is in relation to any of the recognizable cities in Alberta, of which there are two, because I know there's Calgary and, like, Edmonton? Yeah. Yellowknife, 60 kilometers. All right. We're 60 kilometers from Yellowknife, chat. Let's look for Yellowknife. Fort McLeod. Oh, Medicine Hat. That's another city I know in Alberta. I've heard of Medicine Hat. Right now, though, we're looking for Yellowknife. Sherwood Park. Sherwood Park. We found it. That guy was from Sherwood Park, but we're 60 kilometers... Which way are we going? East? So we're 60 kilometers west of Yellowknife right now. We're looking for Yellowknife. Fort McMurray. I feel like this guy wouldn't have gone that far with a load of vehicles, though. Yellowknife. Looking for Yellowknife. Rainbow Lake. Well, it's got yellow in it. I mean, if it's actually rainbow colored. Fort Vermilion. I don't see a Yellowknife, chat. Well, that's British Columbia, so that's wrong. I don't know. I'm just going to guess, like, here near Edmonton, I suppose. We did see Sherwood Park. Pete, have you ever been to Canada? I've been over it. Does that count? Also, fuck you. We weren't in Alberta at all. That truck fucking lied. We're in the Northwest Territories. Well, son of a bitch, it's literally the biggest province in Canada. How the hell was I supposed to guess that? Oh, Pete, we're 60 kilometers from Yellowknife. Yeah, but you head faked me with the truck, though. They deked me, chat. You know what? I'm still giving this one 5 stars, actually. Because that was me playing badly. We should have looked for Yellowknife. Alright. Yep. Still, apart from that guess and the whole Sudan is not Botswana thing, we actually did pretty good. Let's try another map here. And we'll do challenge mode. This is probably the last round we're going to play for the stream this evening, though. Alright, so let's set we're going to set the timer to 7-minute rounds. And there's your URL, chat. Play along if you like. GeoGuessr is free, so feel free to just hop onto the old GeoGuessr website, type in this URL, and you can also get stranded in the middle of fucking nowhere, Finland with me, Perfidious Pete. Alright, here we go then. Starting it up. I'll give chat a minute to catch up on the stream delay. Should just post the link to Discord. That's actually a good idea. Could you copy paste to chat? I mean, I could have, but not now. Dropping a link in Discord is actually a much better idea. If somebody wants to drop the Discord link in chat, you might help them out too that way. Too late now. We'll keep those things and incorporate those improvements maybe next time we play GeoGuessr. Probably, I'm going to cut the stream a little short tonight, too, but you know what? There may be a bonus stream tomorrow, because Pete has Friday off, so might do I don't. It's good that I have Friday off, because I have a feeling like this map is really going to fucking take it out of me. Why do you have a satellite dish on this building, though? For the love of God, what is this possibly connected to? This is definitely Russia. Actually, I don't think this is Russia. You live next to an open sewer. I already hate this location, though. The Middle East? Actually, no, it won't be the Middle East Shift Escape. The reason for that is the Middle Eastern countries actually would not let the Google car photograph them. So there are some countries that just aren't in GeoGuessr simply because the Google car was not allowed to go photograph them. I'm assuming every one of these is a missing... You know, I kind of half-assed said that as a joke, but I think these are either missing persons or wanted posters. Some of them look a lot like wanted posters. Some of them look a lot like missing persons photos. It's not really funny when it's true. So there are a lot of missing people from wherever we at. This creepy background music we got going here is 100% apropos. I keep waiting for Liam Neeson to walk into frame and go, I have a particular set of skills. Mostly they involve in retrieving my wife and or daughter when kidnapped, because it happens a lot. Both of them get kidnapped so much they should honestly just have fucking handles installed. I have no idea where we are, Chad. Actually none. Alright, chat. Tell me what the fuck this sign means. I'm thinking it's like a sousaphone trap. You know what? No, I can't. What the hell is that supposed to indicate? First off, it's a vehicle with 8 wheels. It's a train, Pete. I mean, okay, I suppose it could very well be a train if that train is from like 1740, but yeah. Turn of the century train technology. Well, let's go see if we can find the train track. Everybody has a satellite dish, though. If you live in this building, there are better things for you to spend your money on than this satellite dish. You know, like making the holes in your actual fucking walls not have holes in them. You should be spending this money on concrete, grout, and mortar to patch this shit up. Every single house has a fucking satellite. This is baffling. I have no idea where we are, Chad. None. But, you know, the satellite communications coverage is excellent. The street is basically one giant open sewer, but as long as you don't mind the smell, the internet coverage is great. And you were right, Chad. It was, in fact, train tracks. I don't suppose there's a sign anywhere that tells us what particular section of hell we're in, though, right? Could you tell me which circle it is? Like, what circle of hell I've fallen into? So, it's somewhere in Eastern Europe, then. I'm assuming this is like the world's largest, most colorful wanted poster. BMPO? Is this also festooned with wanted posters and missing persons reports? No, but it has an actual map on it. It's not helpful. Neither is this language. This is Eastern Europe. How long have we got left? We got 1 minute and 43 seconds. Okay, so we're like in Eastern Europe for sure. This feels like maybe Slovakia, possibly? I wonder if Far Cry 6 is going to be set here. No, it won't be set here. It's too fucking bleak, chat. Ubisoft's going to go, man, you know, we always try to be edgy and gritty with our Far Cry series, but even we have a fucking limit. And this place, this is like actually worse than being in hell itself. What is this building? It's just 2 parallel concrete walls with nothing. Why does this structure exist? Other than to be graffitied upon. I suppose it could just be a target for graffiti. Some local business owner was tired of people graffitiing his business. He's like, I'm just going to build 2 walls out here away from the property and the kids will graffiti these instead. There is another missing persons photo on the side of a house. Somebody really wanted to find that lady. Some manner of Soviet-era construction. This doesn't feel like Russia, though, and the language doesn't look right. It feels like more of maybe a Romania? Oh, fuck, we got 11 seconds. You know what? I'm going to guess we're in Moldova. Now, you know what? We're like northern Romania. Close, actually. You know what? Given the lack of anything we had, this was actually Macedonia, by the way. This is definitely a 1-star location because we had nothing to give us a hint at all. But we did pretty well, all things considered, I think. 583 kilometers is not that bad. Cornfield. Pioneer corn? It's absolutely pioneer corn. Science with service delivering success. Pioneer hybrids, chat. This is Europe, though. These are not North American power. These are not North American utility poles. Or are they? Maybe they are. No? Alright. Yeah, maybe we are in North America. Give me this grain elevator. I'll be able to tell you where we're at. Those utility poles are really odd, though. Above ground swimming pool. Yeah, you know you're living in style when you got a sweet above ground swimming pool. That's hillbilly swank right there. Yeah. Living that hillbilly dream. Above ground pool. Hidden View Farm. See, this is how things work in North America. In North America, even if it's a farm out in the asshole of nowhere, they'll put up a sign and tell you where you're at. They'll be like, no, this is a Hidden View Farm. You're never going to come back here, and every single instant of your day will be a bitter misery. We want you to remember Hidden View Farm. You remember the day you were forced to spend here forever, though. When it haunts your dreams, remember where you were. You were in Hidden View Farm. So this could be anywhere in the Midwest. This could be Iowa, could be Missouri. Could be Arkansas. Wow, that's the pond scummiest river of all time, though. Back it up to the creek. You guys got a real algae problem. Creek got a lot of pond scum in it. Which makes no sense because it's a creek, not a pond. Moving water shouldn't have that much algae. See, these people put a sign on their garage. Hey, Google car, you want to... There you go. Working the turkey through. None of these things are helpful, though. Let's maybe... Hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream. We're trying to figure out where in the shit we are. What we got going here? Cabin Road. Cabin Road and what, though? There's no cross street. Even though this is very clearly a cross street. Here we go. Bigger buildings. 360 Cabin Road. We've done it, chat. We know exactly where we're at. We're at 360 Cabin Road. Guess this. Oh, check out that sweet Mustang in the driveway. Above ground pool, sweet Mustang. I'm telling you, these folks are living hillbilly swank. Riding lawnmower? This is redneck living. They blurred the horse's dick. You gotta be shitting me. Google actually went out of their way to blur a horse dick. In the unlikely event that everybody ever saw this photo, they're like, dude, did you see the dick on that horse? We gotta blur that shit. We cannot expose the good people of the world to this horse's penis. It's just too egregious. Censor that shit. I wonder if they have an AI that runs through and blurs imagine this. Hold on a second. Well, we can't hold on a second because we're on a time limit. But think about this. You're the guy who's responsible at Google for coding the algorithm. You gotta build the bot that finds and blurs all the horse dick. I believe it's uptime is the command you're looking for, chat. There you go. You got to put that on your resume. Also, remember this. You'd be like, hey, what were your accomplishments when you're, like, I mean, assuming you're trying to apply for a job somewhere other than Google. I'm not sure why you would actually fucking do that. But in the event that you're applying for a job somewhere other than Google, that's going to go on your resume, though, right? You'll be like, I'm the guy who blurred all the horse dicks in the Google Maps photos. Because, you know, a lot of times they would drive by a farm and it was like a hot day. And a horse would have its penis exposed in an effort to cool off. And I'm the guy that blurred all the dicks. Like, you won't find a single horse dick anywhere, and that's all thanks to my algorithm. My dick-free algorithm, Perry Mills. This could be so many places, though. Like, this could be Missouri. It could be Iowa. This could also be Arkansas. It could be Kentucky. Could be Tennessee. Could be Illinois. We may have just driven into a cataclysmic thunderstorm in a single frame. What the shit? Hey, it's a lovely day. And no, wait, it's actually a torrential downpour. You're looking for a job outside of Google because your current task is blurring horse dicks. You know what? Yeah, okay. I can see why you may want to try and branch out. Maybe there are other things you could blur. Maybe you could go on to be the guy who coded the deepfakes. We have 27 seconds. This could be anywhere in the Midwest, though. It's not South Dakota. It doesn't feel like Nebraska. It's probably not Kansas. It's probably not Oklahoma. It kind of feels like Illinois or maybe Indiana. Could possibly be Ohio. Let's guess, like, I'm going to say this is southeastern Illinois. Or it could be fucking Vermont. Okay, sure. Oh, the hiccups. Yeah, did I enjoy that location? No, because there were actually no fucking clues whatsoever. The biggest clue we got was Hidden Valley Farm or whatever. Next round, please. Could it not suck? Thanks. Subdivision. Got it. Welcome to the Cookie Cutter Subdivision. Would you like a cookie cutter home that looks exactly the same as every other home in a subdivision so that when you come home at night tired, you won't remember which house is yours? Well, then we got a deal for you. Come on down to Cookie Cutter Subdivision where everything is exactly the same. Probably in Texas. This actually, yeah, this kind of does feel Texan. This particular kind of subdivision thing is actually a very Texas... This is like a very Texas sort of thing, yeah. What the fuck? Excuse me, sir. I think your sod is rolling away. Like, it's just rolling down the street, though, bro. You gotta stop that. Sod is expensive. You don't want to let that shit get away. That's a whole roll of sod. That's like $700-800 right there. That's a great look, sir. Big old fish belly white gut just hanging out over the belt there. See, this is, you want to know how we know this is North America, by the way, chat? This man is clearly underdressed for his task, but he is wearing a sensible pair of shoes. Credit where credit is due. He's not wearing flip-flops. Also, sir, I think you may have misunderstood how a sod roller works, because you clearly seem to be trying to sod the sidewalk. I think you may have misunderstood the point. Looking very Texas. Yeah, you're not wrong, chat. We got to get out of this subdivision if we're going to figure out where we actually are. Because Texas is a pretty big state. We could be off by like 800 miles. Please, how do I escape, though? Great capture from the Google car. Yeah, you can even see his bad chest tattoo. There's no escaping this subdivision, though. It just goes on and on forever. This is the suburban purgatory. Please let me out of the subdivision, though. It's a Mobius strip of subdivision. It just loops back around on itself. You gotta let me out of here, though. Oh, thank God. Okay, where are we at? We're at the intersection of Stormy Something Road and 1st Avenue. So which way do we want to go? This way looks more towards... I think I see buildings in this direction. Why does this road have a 35-mile-an-hour speed limit, though? Up, up, up. Whoa, 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 whoa. Back the truck up. Google car, what do you got for me? Cherry Hill Aquatic Center. Cedar Rapids Recreation Department. So we're in Cedar Rapids. Well, I mean, Cedar Rapids could be Iowa, but it could also be a number of other places. This is Cedar Hills Community Church. One church, many places, following Jesus. Man, Sunday worship at 8:30. Fuck you. I don't care how powerful your God is. I'm not getting up at 8:30 in the morning on a fucking Sunday. You can eat my butt. You want to get me to come to church, you schedule service for like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I might show up then. Spoiler, I won't, but... Look how green the lawns are. Praise Jeebus. Only God could get a lawn that green. CHC Church. What's our timeline? We got 2:35. We still got some time to look around here. I'd love to see a state flag, because I do know what the Iowa state flag looks like. We would know if this was Cedar Rapids, Iowa, or some other Cedar Rapids. Also, Cedar Rapids is a little bigger than this, I think. We'd have to be on, like, the outskirts. Dead end. Yeah, no kidding. Your soul is the only thing that's dead if you're living in this place. Cherry Park Drive and East Avenue. Well, we're out of road this way. Let's go back to that main road and go the other direction. Did we overshoot? Feels like we've overshot. You know what? I'm actually pretty comfortable with Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Let's just go. Make the guess. We were pretty darn close. 10.3 kilometers, 4,965 points. That's pretty good. Did I enjoy that location? I'm going to rate it high, although I didn't really enjoy it, because looking at that guy's fish belly white gut kind of put me off my lunch a little bit, but Jesus' green lawns really did it for me. Weren't we just here, chat? Seriously, though, I swear to God, weren't we just here? This is the Philippines again, right? I mean, I think we were actually just here. Three-wheeled carts. Flip-flop wearing children. You're wearing a shirt that says Miami, though. Huh. What kind of food is this? It's awful lumpy for a potato. You're definitely in Norway, Pete. Yeah, you know, I was just thinking, definitely Norwegian. Seaside Bamboo Lodging House. I think we're in the Philippines, though. Flip-flops? Yep. People love flip-flops, man. Oh, hold on. What kind of dog are you? He's a ghost dog! Oh, no, wait. He's right there. Man, that dog looks sad. Oh, wait a minute. How come they gotta blur the horse dick, but dog dick is okay? I'm calling shenanigans on that shit, Google. You're not allowed to show dog penis if you gotta blur the horse penis. I demand equality amongst the species. If you're blurring horse dick, you gotta blur dog dick too. This is actually the Banana Republic. No, this is definitely the Philippines, because we saw this same sign just a minute ago. I think we may be on the same island. File a bug report with the Maps Division over their penis bias. I'm inclined to do so, chat. I'm telling you, don't rate. It's discrimination. You're not allowed to discriminate against horses just because they have, you know, they're well endowed. Marvase. Yeah, this is actually, we're definitely 100% in the Philippines. I'm not going to have your dick bias. This is not cool, Google. Don't be evil, and I think, you know, a preference for one variety of penis over another, discriminating against one particular brand of penis is definitely borderline and on evil, Google. Oh, hello. Wait, why did this man... Is that a man tied to a pole? Wait a minute. He's actually trying to hit the camera on the Google car with a stick, though. That's what this guy is doing. He's assaulting the Google car. I mean, that's next level. Is that a goose? So the Google car stopped so as not to run over this man's goose, and his immediate reaction was to try and whack the camera with a stick. This guy's a jerk. Also, yeah, he's actually pretty brave. You don't want to fuck with Google. They will destroy you. Next time, he's just going to run over your goose, though, bro. I could only loosely call this a road. Kid, you wearing sandals? Flip-flops? Flip-flops, alright. Flip-flops are a perfectly cromulent variety of footwear. You know, everywhere but North America and Europe. Flip-flops? Check, check, and check. Everybody is shod into flop. Alright. 100% flip-flop. What about you, sir? Flip-flops? Possibly shoeless, but he is wearing a Lakers shirt, so that man is definitely shoeless. And also there is a chicken. You see, that chicken's been walking around, scratching, eating bugs, shitting, and that man is walking around shoeless in chicken shit. That is most unhygienic, sir. You're going to wind up with, like, Ingleria. I'm just going to make my guess. I'm pretty sure we're going to be close. Pretty damn close. 188.9 kilometers. We were definitely in the Philippines. So apparently everywhere in the Philippines looks exactly the same. Do you play GeoGuessr every stream? No, probably maybe like once a month or so we play GeoGuessr. I think I saw a skeleton. Did I enjoy that? You know what? Yeah, I'll give that one 4 stars. That's pretty good. So we're back in the Midwest then? Almost certainly. Average rural mailbox trampoline. This checks out. Somewhere in the Midwest. This is the United States, Midwestern U.S. I'm going backwards, though. Getting kind of maybe an Everglades vibe. It's a little hilly for Florida, though. Could be like South Carolina or Georgia, potentially. I'm getting more of a southern flair because we're seeing some... Is that Spanish moss? No, but the trees could be Louisiana. Possibly. Southern U.S., we got like a Mississippi and Alabama, South Carolina, Georgia, somewhere along those lines. I don't think northern Florida. It's too hilly for Florida. Yeah, this has got more of a Louisiana kind of vibe. Feeling like we going down to Big Easy. Mardi Gras. Ooh, boy. I really wish this road weren't so curvy so we could go faster. Like, taking 30 clicks to get to this curve is unacceptable. These are actually exactly the kind of maps I hate the most. Start me in a place where I have a pretty good idea what part of the country I'm in, and then give me no other clues whatsoever. Low farm. I guess they're running out of farm here, chat. Look out, they're low on farm. For sale. Give me an area code. 423. So that is southern U.S. I actually think that is the area code. Is that not Louisiana? 423? Isn't that Louisiana? Protagonist is in Europe, I believe. It's IOU Farm. Well, I mean, the bank owns the farm, but... Okay, hold on. Bill Bivens? That's the greatest name for a sheriff of all time. I guarantee Bill Bivens won re-election in a fucking landslide. Bill Bivens for sheriff? He's a cakewalk. The man is a shoo-in. On Creek pasture, wooded, 22 acres for $119,000. You know what? That's actually not a bad deal. By the way, chat, for those of you guys who live in like the Pacific Northwest where real estate values are through the fucking roof, check this shit out. 22 acres for $119K. Skyway Realty. You could buy this old gas station for that $119K, fix it up, refurbish it, and live in an old gas station. Wait a minute! Bill Bivens is the sheriff. He's not allowed to own an oil company. He's double dipping. Bill Bivens, absolute power corrupts that. We're in Tennessee, though. Discover Tennessee, trails and byways. All right. So what county in Tennessee is Bill Bivens the sheriff of? That's the question. We should actually look for Cane Creek. Oh, Cane Creek actually might be both an actual creek, but also the name of a town. Tennessee. This feels like southeastern Tennessee, maybe around like Lynchburg or Chattanooga. We'll put down a Chattanooga guess for, I mean, now we got 2 minutes and 36 seconds. Let's look around a little more. If we can figure out what road this is. That's just a curve sign. Curva Peligroso, chat. Oh, the camera got real shitty, though. Yeah, we're not going to be able to read anything in this direction because now we have shit camera. This red truck, I think, is following us, chat. Bill Bivens rose to power too fast. His empire toppled. Corruption. Camera's on the wrong side of the road. Well, what happened is the Google car was driving this way, and then the next day they were driving the other way. And then they probably turned at that T intersection, would be my guess. Google car was driving one direction one day and the other direction the other day. School bus stop ahead. Man, this camera is terrible, though. With this quality of camera, we're not going to get anything. So we got to look for like a Cane Creek or something. We got a minute left. Hopewell. Coker Creek? You know what? I'm putting my guess there because it has the word creek in it. It's got to be closer. There's a town called Ball Play in Tennessee. Come on down to Ball Play, Tennessee. We'll fondle your nuts. Y'all want a little bit of casual groping? Ball Play's the town for you. Come on down. We'll touch your testicles. We don't mind. We'll grope them, fondle them, roll them. Be gentle with them. We're looking for a Cane Creek, though. I mean, we're not going to find it because we'd have to be zoomed into an absurd level. I'm just going to make my guess. You know what? Pretty darn good. Holy shit, we were only 14 kilometers off, chat. 4,952 points. That's actually a 3-star. Well, you know what? Yeah, 3-star. I mean, they gave us the state, but not much else to go on. That was a pretty good final guess, though. We're 48 points short of perfection. That's pretty solid. So how'd our overall score do? 19,634. That's fairly respectable. If it weren't for our whole Vermont debacle, we would have scored very, very well on that one. Let's check the full results. There you go. Our closest one, 10.3 kilometers. Pretty solid. We had we had 3 really, really good guesses here. The last 3 we kind of mopped up. The Vermont thing was shit, but we still did pretty well. Stream, also pretty well, but we're going to wrap it up. Actually, we went like the full time. I planned to call it a little bit early this evening. Pete is hacking. He's using an aimbot. Yeah, you got me, chat. That's why I guessed Illinois for Vermont, because the aimbot failed. The only bot I'm using is the one that blurs my penis. That's it. Just like the dick blurring bot, that's the only one I've got enabled. We stream every Wednesday and Friday, 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. Central. So if you're over on the East Coast, we're here 8 to 11. If you're on the West Coast, 5 to 8. If you live in Mountain Time, nobody loves you. You have to figure it out for yourself. Actually, you know what? If you're in Mountain Time, just don't even bother figuring it out. Maybe I'm streaming. You should just check. There you go. You want to see any of my other stuff? YouTube.com/Perfidious Pete. Do you need penis blurring? Not really. I'm not well endowed. It would be a small blur box. But that just makes the bot easier to code, chat. YouTube.com, though, /Perfidious Pete. New videos there every single day. We'll be back not on Friday. We'll actually be here tomorrow and then possibly also Friday because Pete's got a long weekend coming up. Probably going to do a little stream tomorrow. I'm not sure what we'll play. Kind of might be shortish. We might do something multiplayer-oriented as well if we can get enough interest together. Maybe smash some rats or something. You need to find a mod to turn off the penis blurring. Yeah, full nudity in Google Maps, chat. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Nude mod for Google Maps. That'd be great. We could yarg, perhaps yarging, possibly. I haven't actually streamed any Sea of Thieves yet, although I don't think it'd make a particularly interesting stream. Thursday would be a good day for that, though. Can you send me a text when you start streaming? Oddly enough, if you turn on notifications on Twitch and you have the Twitch app installed, you will get a notification when Perfidious Pete goes live. You could actually set that up. That's it for me, though. Thanks for hanging out, chat. I appreciate it. We will see you tomorrow. Thanks to everybody who subbed and followed as well. Get some stabbies in chat for the newbies. Welcome. Hope to see you again soon. I'm taking off for the evening, though. Everybody have a great day tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow, Thursday. Night-night.